folks. How are you? Thought I'd just do a quick vlog here while we're driving down the road. It's late night. There are several different knuckleheads driving late night. One is the dude, and I know it's always a dude, driving way too fast on the freeway. They usually have a high-end, foreign-made automobile or an American muscle car. Those are the two. Sometimes a Fast and Furious style, souped up Honda Civic. But for the most part, it's a $100,000 German automobile or a brand new American muscle car. And then you have a small percentage of huge pickup trucks. But these are the kind of souped up trucks. You know, like basically $100,000 pickup truck that doesn't look like it has seen day one of honest pickup truck work. But anyway, they go so fast down the freeway, and in LA, this is the only time of night. It's 2 in the morning right now. This is the only time of night you can go that fast. The only time of day or night, really, on most of the freeways that you can go that fast. So I think that's part of it. Is that they're like, yeah, because otherwise you have all that automobile and you really don't have a chance to use it. So I think that's a big part of it. But the problem is, for us normal citizens, when you're going that fast, let's say I want to change lanes, right? So you check to make sure it's clear, of course. But they're coming so fast, what was a dot on the horizon behind you is now right upon you. And it's just way too hard to judge somebody that's going 120. Because it looks safe, because you're looking at headlights that seem to be miles away. And they probably were. So you proceed to initiate your lane change, safe and sound. Next thing you know, they're up on your rearview mirror, and all of a sudden it's your fault. Like, why are you in my lane? I'm trying to go at 120. And so, listen, speed demons, and I'm talking mostly guys. I'm sure there's some girls. Slow down, man. What the hell? Can't you wait till you get out on the wide open roads of Wyoming before you open up your $175,000 car to go 400 miles an hour? All right, that's one of the crazy. All right, then another thing you have late night is the driver that comes up to a four-way stop signs, and do not know or completely forget the normal order of who's supposed to go at a four-way stop. So they hesitate. Like, you look at them like, okay, it's your turn, and they do not go. So you go, all right, I'll go. Since you don't want to go, maybe they're looking at a map, maybe they're checking their phone, maybe they're looking at, I don't know. But I got things to do, so I'm going to go. So you start to go. Then they start to go. And you're like, well, then you stop. You're like, all right, well, dude, didn't go, so I started to go. So now I'm going to wait, since you had the right of way. I'm assuming you are now going to go, since you started to go, and then they don't go. You are like, listen, son, you're trying my patience out here, son. All right, that's another late night. Then, let's see. I'm trying to think. There's got to be one more. Yeah, okay, this is where you get a lot late night. Which is my exit? This is actually, more accurate would be Mr. Last Minute Exit Man. Ms. Last Minute Exit Lady. So they're driving along, and all of a sudden they realize that's their exit. Or they want to, they've changed course and now want that exit. And no, they're not going to safely go down to the next exit and then make their way back. No, their schedule and the time is much more valuable than everybody else's. So therefore, you have to wait. You have to work around them. Suddenly, sweeping over 3 lanes to make a last-minute lane change, either right in front of you or behind you, cutting off several drivers behind you. It's a mess. But yeah, that's very common late night. The last minute, and usually it's that they suddenly realize they were supposed to take that exit, and their system cannot compute that it might be dangerous to suddenly. Now, I haven't seen anybody back up. I'm still waiting for somebody to back up on the freeway, to pull over, or even back up in the lane. I'm waiting for that in the traffic lane. I'm waiting for that to happen. But so far, I haven't seen it. Yeah. So those are 3 of the crazy late night drivers that are common to Los Angeles. Now, here's the other interesting thing about LA. At 1 o'clock in the morning, even though there's less traffic, there's still a lot of traffic at 1 o'clock in the morning. Like a lot. It's not sparse, right? There's a pretty good river of cars. Now during the normal, daytime hours, there's a constant river of cars in every lane, on every freeway at all times. It's just this moving morass of cars going 25 miles an hour. So late night you will go, possibly the speed limit, but it's not wide open. That's why the high-speed drivers are so dangerous. It's really not. The conditions are such that you could go that fast if you wanted to. You shouldn't. But really, it's not that wide open. Now that's at 1 o'clock. Now by this time of night, which is 2 o'clock, yeah, it is a little more smart. But again, even at 2, I'm right in front of me. There's 15 cars in the next, right within, I don't know, however many hundreds of yards. Well, that's a lot of cars in your immediate vicinity in the middle of the night. Is it the middle of the night? What is the middle of the night? If you had to gauge what the middle of the night was, is it 2 in the morning? Is it 3 in the morning? 4 in the morning? 4 in the morning? 3? 3 in the morning is pretty late night, right? Is that the middle? It's not technically the middle, but is it the theoretical middle? Is it the practical middle of the night? If I said to you, it was the middle of the night, what would, in your mind, what does that entail? Midnight? 2 a.m. closing time? Closing time! Is that song? Closing time! All right, guys, those are the three, or at least three of the crazy drivers you see in the middle of the night, depending on what you call the middle of the night. I'll talk to you soon.